Hello, folks.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hello, everyone. How's it going? How we doing?
Doing alright.
Was asking them, not you.
Motherfucker.
I also realized I don't have a Switch Pro controller, so give me 2 seconds.
You fool.
Captain, be entertaining.
She is a foolish fool, pasta fazool.
Be entertaining. Entertain everyone.
I'm working on it. Mostly going to be insulting you for your foolishness. Wasn't she foolish? Isn't that right, Shooty and Lord Chaos? Heh, you can't know. I'm sorry, what's the word? I've been hella sick, so my brain is not there.
The 35th. Ow.
The 35th, there's been that many amendments?
Ow, I stepped on something.
Yeah.
Ouchie.
Although,
I hurt my footsie.
That does remind me of a scene from a TV show where, like, a character is in court and they're, like, questioning him.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he's, like, a big military general type character.
Yeah.
And he just first yells out, "I plead the fourth," which is the whole, like, can't.
It was free today, Apple. You could have asked. I literally decided on doing this, like...
half an hour ago.
Like, I was debating still doing Romancylvania up until, like, half an hour ago.
Yeah, a character does the whole "I plead the fourth," which is, like, you know...
I was just like, I need to shut my fucking brain off and shiny hunt instead.
Then he yells, and the fifth pulls out a gun and starts shooting up the courtroom.
Also, I already had plans for Death to just, like, hang out later, but he's at work still right now.
Man, imagine being at work.
Yeah, fuck that, am I right?
Totally wasn't doing that earlier today.
Yeah, same. Okay, we're gonna be hunting Toxel, because I really like Toxel, and even though I'm not huge on a shiny, I really like it, and I want to use one. 35th Amendment. A person must have at least 15 times their body weight in weapons on them at any time. No exceptions. No game audio? Hang on. I should have game audio.
Man,
oh, there we go.
That's a lot of weapons.
I'm also gonna plug myself. No, actually, I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. I lied.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
No, I can't ignore you. You're too fantastic.
Gay.
Only for you, baby.
Okay, I'm also gonna put all of the shinies into the box. Just to give a recap for everyone, if you haven't been here, here's our team that we're working with. We are doing a shiny badge quest, which basically, the rules for are, hey, Smalley! That. What is the shiny badge quest, you may ask? The rules are simple. 1. Catch a shiny before each gym. 2. Profit. So, we are catching a shiny before every major thing in Pokemon Scarlet. It has been excruciating, and the past 3 streams, I have not gotten a shiny. We need a shiny before we fight Iono. She's our next roadblock, if you will. So, we've got Rockruff, or Poppers, the shiny Rockruff. We got Trans Rights, the shiny Dunsparce. We got Whack-A-Mole, the shiny Diglett. We got Piss Baby, the shiny Corvisquire. We got Minty Claws, the now Weird Ear, was at the time a shiny Stantler. And then I transferred him to Legends Arceus, and that was a pain in the ass. And Candy Floss, the shiny Flaffy. Our goal today is ideally Toxel. We have a slew of just random Pokemon that I use as basically shiny hunting fodder. Including just a normal ass Toxel. But yes, Death will be joining us later. But like I said, he is at work right now. I'm gonna have to kind of keep my messages open. Just, you know, keep watching the Discord. But we're basically just gonna beat the shit out of a bunch of Toxel. In the meantime, the way I normally structure these is I have a partner with me, or just like some guest, just a good friend, but occasionally this dumbass, who is my actual IRL partner. This is Captain, for those who don't know him. He's pretty cool, I guess. Like, pretty high up on my list of favorite people. Don't be cute back at me, that makes me feel bad. But yes, we are shiny hunting, and sometimes I ask random questions of whoever is with me. That also means you guys can ask random questions if there's anything you are burning to know about. The deep captain lore. Or, you know, the Apple captain ship info. Whatever you need to write your fanfics. That's it, that's the lore. I would die if someone wrote an Apple and Captain fanfiction though. That'd be so funny. Oh, trust me, I've thought about it. But considering they're basically just us, except, you know, online personas, I don't think it would be particularly interesting.
You never know.
I did write, like, I wrote you into Druid Apple's lore.
Yeah.
That's canon.
Yeah. Tried recruiting him for the skeleton.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, everyone watching, when you die, make sure they don't put rest in peace on your grave. We fight skeletons.
I love the idea, like, it's just really funny to me, the skeleton army, because one would think that it's like a skeleton versus human ordeal. But no, you just fight other skeletons.
Yep.
No, that's fair. Other humans are assholes.
Yeah, no, they need to learn our peaceful ways. Like us.
Goblins, on the other hand, I've only encountered, I want to say, 3 goblins I would say are assholes. And, you know.
What you see when they
Oh,
die,
no, 4. I lied. Sorry.
when they die, they turn into skeletons. And then posthumously become assholes.
2 of them are not goblins anymore. I have instead rebranded things, but I'm not gonna shit on people. Anyways, Rosen Ortolan, which is a type of bunting, which is a type of passerine, which is a type of bird. They're birds. Okay?
Yeah, it's illegal to eat them.
Oh, fun.
Because the primary way of eating them is really fucked up.
Okay, here's my first question then.
Yeah.
What is something that you've always wanted to eat, but just like haven't had the chance to?
Yeah, it's both a combination of I haven't had the chance to, and like I either need to be diagnosed with like something terminal, or be like guaranteed that I'll be okay. I really want to try fugu fish.
Yeah, that's so valid. Can you explain what fugu fish is to those who may not know?
It's basically a species of pufferfish that is a delicacy in Japan, and its guts are hella toxic. It is filled with neurotoxin that, yeah, you eat it, if the chef fucks up, you just...
You dead!
Your entire body paralyzes and you die. Kind of similar to, being bitten by a blue ring octopus. Well, funnily enough, if you're hooked up to a ventilator after getting bitten, you have a chance of surviving. Of course, why you would carry a ventilator to a beach seems oddly specific, and you should stop. Man can't be optical.
Shooty wants to eat cinnamon without getting a violently allergic reaction from it. That's valid, I think. Cinnamon is one of those things that, like, there's things like cinnamon buns and shit like that, obviously. But then there's, like, I don't know, I think just a tiny bit of cinnamon can enhance a lot of baking. Like, I want to say it's your mom's banana muffin recipe has a little bit of cinnamon. And it's like, it's not enough that you really get a cinnamony taste, but it's enough that you get like a, I don't know, it just kind of enhances the other flavors.
Yeah, it's kind of like a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
It's like, look.
Remind me to never eat your baking. I don't put it in everything.
Yeah, no, it's my mom, but put it in everything and you will never eat that.
Yeah. But it is a good baking enhancer, so I do understand why people do it.
So, kind of just thinking about like the joke of, someone's on death row, they get their last meal, and they just have like, say, they're deathly allergic to peanuts, so they want their last meal to be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich just to deny the executioner.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you fucking do that?
That would be hilarious.
I don't know. I'd love for my last meal to be something that I just, like, I couldn't normally eat.
Yeah, and just have it be a huge fuck you. It'd be great.
Like, my last meal is gonna be fucking, I don't know. I wanna say it's, Dropout that actually has, like, a whole joke on that. Of, like, it's an old video back when they were, like, College Humor. But it's trying to decide, like, what your last meal is. And just, like... The joke eventually turns into, the inmate, like, cannibalizing the guard to, get something that they've never had before as their last meal. 30 pounds of breadsticks? See? Like, that just sounds good.
Dude. And, like, they never say you have to finish it all at once. It is your last meal, so they gotta wait.
I want my last meal to specifically be an all-you-can-eat, like, sushi dinner. And I'm just gonna keep going.
Yep.
I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna literally eat myself to death.
Yep. All they're gonna do is stop you, they're killing the animals.
Yeah. See, these toxels are so nice. They're all gathering for me so I can just see them up close. It's a shame none of them are shiny. That's nice of them.
Yeah.
I'll just gathered round.
It's always nice when your targets...
When your prey just, like, presents itself to you.
Look, there's nothing better than having a grenade launcher in a video game and the enemy being in, close vicinity with each other. It's just efficient at that point.
But now, to answer my own original question, I really want to try, like, I want to try a weird fucking meat. Like, I want to try, like, rattlesnake or something.
Apparently it's quite good.
Or, like, crocodile.
That one I think is a bit gamier.
I don't know, I just want to try it.
No, I get it.
The weirdest I've tried is bear, and I don't think that's that weird.
It's not that
I mean,
weird.
I guess moose and bison I've tried too, but I don't think that's weird either.
Just stay away from elk, because elk,
Oh, I've had elk.
it's, what's the, especially if you're like up north, like anyone who does like any survival, recreational camping, stuff like that, will tell you, like, if you have to eat off the land, avoid elk. Because up there, the only thing they really have to eat is lichen.
Yeah.
So there's like no nutritional value to it. You will starve to death on a full stomach of elk. The meat equivalent of eating cotton balls.
So earlier today, you had accidentally turned your hearing aid off, and you're still trying to recalibrate it. Go on. What did you hear? I don't know. I like trying things that I wouldn't normally try. The problem with that is that I don't like trying it on my dime. Because I'm very picky. So, like, it was nice when I was in Newfoundland and I got the experience of, like, trying moose and bison and stuff. Just from, like, I don't know, going to a fucking church lunch. Like, where it's like, oh yeah, here's your moose stew. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Sorry, it's because, like, you're mentioning like going to church and stuff, and like getting stuff. You know what I fucking miss?
Huh.
I miss the wine. They don't do that anymore.
I mean, have I talked to you about my hatred of grape juice?
Oh no, here's the thing. It wasn't grape juice. It was actual wine.
Yeah, I know. But have I talked to you about my hatred of grape juice?
You have not.
Okay, so I think grape juice is one of the most vile things in the entire world. And this is gonna sound like blasphemy, folks. And it's fair that it does. I fake drinking it every communion.
Look.
Because it makes me feel violently sick.
No, that's fair. Look. When we went to like,
I am pretty dang blasphemous, that's true.
when we went to like some of the evangelical church, yeah, the wine they had there, or not wine, the grape juice they had was gross. And then, you know, I started going to my current church, and yeah, they had actual wine. It was great. You know, and,
Speaking of drinking, I will hydrate. Thank you, hero.
you know, pandemic happened, and they kind of stopped that. Just like, I understand why, but I miss it. Stuff was good. It worked really well with the crack.
I'm also, like, not a huge wine person. Like, I enjoy the occasional white wine, but
You know, that's the thing. It was like, it was just a nice sip.
yeah, that's fair.
Actually, did I ever tell you that, like many, many years ago, someone broke into my church and stole our tabernacle?
You did tell me this, yes.
Because someone broke into the church, stole the fancy-ass box they could find in there, and it was filled with crackers.
I mean, I'm also agnostic hero, but I just, like, you know, I grew up in a very Christian, like, small town. I did a lot of work with, like, church organizations growing up. So I come from a very religious background, but I don't consider myself religious. Oh, was that Toxel just eating, like, fruit? That's so cute. Hello, new friend. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well.
When I'm
Wait, what? There's a new person. We don't say that to new people.
Oh, I thought you were talking about, like, the toxin.
No! A new person in chat, sweetie.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the toxin.
I was like, what the fuck? Bro.
Oh, like, you went from like.
No, that's valid if you're not looking this way. That does make sense.
Yeah.
To assume that. Do you want a free shiny? I do appreciate that, but this is a shiny badge quest, and that kind of goes against like the rules. Granted, my rule system is very loose, but I prefer to get shinies my own way. I don't like them given to me, but thank you. That is sweet of you. I can't just use the sandwich method because this is old school. I gotta hunt for it. Like I'm, sad old timer who doesn't have modern day technology. I really hope that when Legends ZA comes out, the shinies are as easy to get as they were in Arceus. Arceus just fucking handed you shinies, I swear. Oh, hi, Scyther. A Scyther would be cool. I don't even know what Scyther's shiny looks like. What does a shiny Scyther look like? Someone look that up. I don't want to look it up myself, but someone just tell me like what color it is. Is it like blue? I feel like it might be blue. Blue. How dare you do that to me?
But that song has the weirdest music video.
You know what I fucking hate? The age of, like, Scissor's green? Oh, it's just a slightly different green? Oh, that's just green. I mean, that's a lot of Gen 1 shinies, or just this thing that's slightly different, so I suppose that's not surprising, but it's disappointing. But I hate this, like, new era of kind of pop music we're in. And this isn't to say, like, fucking boomer, like, oh, I hate modern pop music. No. I hate modern pop music that's like, here's this song that you know and love, but we're turning it into a different song. So, like, Cold Heart by Elton John was, like, the first example I could really think of. Where it's like, you know, it's got the whole, like, Rocket Man, like, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown bring me round again to find.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but, like, I hate that because it fakes me out, and I'm like, all I want to do is listen to Rocket Man now.
Yeah.
And there's a more recent one, which is why I'm bringing it up, that's like, it's the same tune as, like, I'm Blue.
How dare they?
And every single time it comes on, I just think it's gonna be, like, I'm Blue. And I get, like, prepared for that, and then I get faked out. And I'm like, this is bullshit.
Last one. How could they do that?
I think what we're looking for is just like a brownish red. That's what Toxel looks like. It's not a very good shiny either, but I really like Toxtricity, so I don't care. Toxtricity, one of the best shiny. I changed my mind. You're gonna say me? That's valid. Aaron is your favorite Pokemon.
Yeah. He's just a little guy.
I ask this question like every single time, folks, but what's your favorite Pokemon? I'm asking chat, not you!
Chat in the room with us now?
Yeah, technically. Mine's Wailord. For those who don't know. I just like the big boy.
You love him big. I can't remember the rest. I know the next episode. start eating all the things.
Really and truly, the better thing is, I just like them thick. Like,
Extra thick.
I like things that are thick.
That's why the blue whale is her favorite animal.
It is. That's true. It's because it's just really fucking big.
Mine is the fat sand rat because of its name and its scientific name, which I can't pronounce. Also, it's really funny because I tell people that and they don't believe me that there's an animal called the fat sand rat.
Fucking animals with like every name.
Yeah. Ornithologists need to, have their naming privileges revoked though.
Yeah, birds have some weird ass names.
Yeah.
And it's really funny, but...
Oh yeah, no, they're fucking... Look, when you get to like a great tit warbler or whatever...
Where are my little shiny babies? Ah! I meant to press this other one. I mean, it's fine.
You pressed the wrong one.
Just press the wrong button, it's fine.
Forever.
No, we're really not.
We are.
See? I already killed it.
Yeah,
It's fine.
done, everyone.
It's fine. No, okay, stop. Stop killing them, though. Jesus.
1,000 years darkness.
Okay. Let me think of a good next question. If you could live in a new video game world, what would it be and why?
I'm gonna say the Stardew Valley world, because, owning a house would be possible.
It's sad that this is like all it takes.
Look, with the games I play...
The ability to own a house? Damn! Peak!
Yeah, look, all the other games I play, Dark Souls, Dogma, Helldivers, For Honor... I wouldn't want to live there.
No, that's valid.
That's dangerous as fuck, yo. I don't want to live in Hyrule. The chances of, getting just murked by a fucking guardian are non-zero. No, thank you.
See, I want to say Pokemon. Because, like, the idea of owning all these little guys makes my heart so happy. But at the same time, if the Pokédex is anything to be believed, which I still subscribe to the theory that it's just some kid, like, making their bombastic fucking claims and doing what kids do of, like, yeah, fucking when Entei roars, a volcano erupts, sort of thing.
Or, the fact that fucking is it from a cargo that, like, burns hotter than the surface of the fucking sun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if that's not just kids being kids, that's terrifying.
Yeah, no, you're just, like, remotely near that thing. Like, a few miles away from you're dead.
Yeah, no.
Because I did a whole video on something like that.
If that's real, like, we're fucked.
Yeah. Pokemons are scary.
And trainers in this world are all gods
Yeah.
to us mortals. People that can own and possess Pokemon literally hotter than the sun.
Look, we're having enough issues with, you know, people owning metal boomsticks. Can you imagine people owning fucking monsters?
Yeah.
Capable, like, no, there would be Pokemon massacres constantly. Especially with assholes like Blue running around. All we need to do is say "smell you later" to the wrong kid, and then, you know, there goes Palatone.
And that's something again that, like, sorry, I'm stroking my, like, Arceus boner right now, but, like, I fucking love about Legends Arceus of it does shit like that so well. Like, it does a great job of making all these Pokemon feel legitimately terrifying. And like they are, like, you know, legitimate monsters that you encounter in the wild that will chase after you.
And kill you dead.
People joked that some of the, you know, fights in Arceus were Souls-like. I want a legitimate Pokemon Souls-like.
I can see that done very well.
Game Freak, partner with From Software, for the love of God. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, but you'd never play it.
I would just for the fact that it's Pokemon.
Fair. You wouldn't get very far though.
Yeah, no, that's true.
You'd hand me your save,
Hi, Luca.
and I'd be all like, what the fuck were you doing? Your build's a mess.
As if, though, if that was an actual thing, I wouldn't immediately buy it and be like, Captain fucking Playlist.
Yeah, it's fair. Look, I mean, I'm getting Dragon's Dogma 2 on Friday, and our first thing is just going to be...
I'm doing good, Lurka. I hope you're doing well.
Just gonna play the shit out of that.
I got my partner here,
So,
and we're just chatting about life and shit.
yeah. About them making Pokemon's Dark Souls. What would that even be? Giratina edition or something like that?
Oh. It might just be like a Poke Souls.
Pocket Souls.
Pocket Souls. I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Is the first playthrough just goofing off? For what? For Dragon's Dogma? I don't know. He's the one playing it.
The first playthrough, I'm specifically, like, I already downloaded the, what's the word? The demo character creator just for gets and shiggles. I'm going to make, or I've already made, a D&D character that Apple and I have played together in the form of Eli Everclaw. And
Yeah,
once we actually get it...
If anyone has ever heard me talk about Poppy and Eli, it's our D&D characters together. They are like extensions of us. I wrote a big backstory with the two of them.
Yeah, basically, witch and failed witch hunter.
Yeah, and they are, you know, our babies, so to speak.
Yeah, we had them in a campaign, then we had to stop because the friend that was running it, one of the other players, you know, became really shitty and treated one of the other players who we're still friends with, like, really, like, just, God, that was a mess.
Oh, Pokemon Scarlet. No, I played through this game fully already. But I am doing a shiny badge quest, which basically the goal of it is just find a shiny Pokemon before every major, like, event. Like, here are the rules. Catch a shiny before each major event, and profit. Question mark? However, this is going to be my 4th stream in a row now of shinies just aren't wanting to happen for me.
You're cursed.
Because I need to find one before each major event, I don't have things like the sandwich method or, you know, the shiny charm. All I have is good old outbreaks and killing the Pokemon within them. I have decent luck when Death is here, though, so I'm hoping.
Fingers crossed.
The last time he was with me, we found 2 shinies in one stream, so, you know. That's the real reason I wanted to shiny hunt today. No, I'm just like, my brain was a mess, and I was like, Romancovania just doesn't sound appealing today.
But now here's the question for you.
Lurka, why would you hurt my soul by saying that? Box of shiny you hatched, and you found a random one today. Good for you, Lurka! I'm sorry. I'm very happy for you, genuinely. But
here's a question for you.
Yeah.
What game would you love for there to be either a port or remaster of?
Legend of Dragoon. 100 fucking percent. Okay, no, actually, let me do this in 2 different answers because there's already a port of Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah.
For remaster, Legend of Dragoon. For, and I'm going to preface this by saying easily accessible port, the Sly Cooper games.
Yeah. One I don't have to pay like 200 fucking bucks for.
The Sly Cooper games, or just any of the Gen 5 Pokemon games. Hey, you can get shinies easily? How? Do share, because no, I cannot. Not unless someone gives me one, and that kind of defeats the purpose of the challenge. Yeah, exactly.
I just love how they're a full remaster of Steam.com also on PlayStation 2. The game is legitimately so fun.
Fair. I just think a remastered version of Legend of Dragoon would fucking, like, slap. And when the port happened, so many people were like, oh my god! Legend of Dragoon port! What the fuck? So, like, the market is clearly there for it? Oh, yeah, hack shinies, I don't count. Hack shinies are... I have a fair few myself, just because, you know, you do Wonder Trade, and, you know, all of a sudden you get, like, a hack shiny, and it's like, ugh, I mean, this is still a shiny, so part of me wants to keep it, but... They all have the same name of, like, Pokegen.com.
Yeah. No, I just kind of want a return to, like, the PlayStation 2 OG Xbox era of games, where there's just a metric shitload of, like, extra things to do in the game,
Yeah! We were talking about this the other day, you and I.
Yeah, like, Steamboat Chronicles is a great example. Like, yeah, there's the whole robot fighting that you can do, but if you don't feel like robot fighting, you can go onto the fucking street and, like, start busking for money, or go into, like, a bar and start playing the piano, or billiards, or, like, a bot arena, or you can fucking start being a miner or a lumberjack. Dark Cloud 2, another great game where, like, yeah, you want to start fishing, going for the fishing contest, fucking pop off. Here's a super fun fishing mini game. Oh, you want to perfect all the towns? Even better. Just like, you know, give us that extra stuff that does have meaning and doesn't just arbitrarily make a number go on.
I should say, I do like stuff like that, but I also... Thank you, Baron. That surprised me. I was not looking at chat. I will hydrate, though. Thank you. I do love shit like that, but I also get very easily overwhelmed with shit like that.
No, that's fair.
Like, I'm gonna use Baldur's Gate as a great example of, there's so much to do in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's the main story, but then there's so many, like, little side things, and so many, like, lines of dialogue and things you could discover, that it's so overwhelming to me. And it's an amazing game, and I want to play through it more. But I just, like, I go to sit down and play it, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, because all I want to do is everything.
Also, I enjoy it. I do wish it was more of a 1-to-1 to 5e.
Okay, but that's just like...
That's just...
Yeah. Well, either way, you just dropping by. I appreciate Baron, so thank you. I hope work gets a bit more interesting for you, although...
I don't know. Boring days are easy days.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I've always held to that I'd rather have, like, a day that's busy and goes by quickly than a day where I'm just bored out of my mind.
You see, it's, with me, it's like, if I'm busy, and specifically, like, with my work, when it gets busy, it gets busy.
I work with kids.
I work with adults that act like kids. But, with me when
my work gets busy, it's usually two kids trying to stab each other with pencils.
Yeah, you see, when my work gets busy, it's people fighting in the parking lot and breaking someone else's leg. But, no, just when things get busy and super busy for me, time slows down.
Oh, no, when things are really busy, time goes so much faster than like, if I'm bored. The, like, 2 hours of nap time, that's the worst.
See, if I'm not busy, I can just disappear into my head. I don't have to think. And I can just zone out and just like, oh,
well, that's also the big difference between you and I, of being inside my head is my worst nightmare, so... What's your favorite Pokemon game? Mine is honestly Scarlet and Violet.
Pokemon Crystal.
If we're counting spin-offs, then Pokemon XD, probably. If we're talking just mainline, then it's between OG Black and White and Emerald. Emerald is the one I probably sunk the most hours into, so...
See, Pokemon Crystal was the one, like, I first played, like, legitimately. Like, as a kid, I played with my older siblings, like, copy of Red and Yellow. But I was just a dumbass kid who didn't really understand how shit worked. But then, yeah, Pokemon Crystal I played to completion. And it was great. And let's start with my love potion too.
I didn't think about spin-offs. I love XD even though I've never played it. Well, Death2990 and I are likely gonna be finishing it this Saturday at 2 p.m. CST. So, you know. He also has never played it. So he's been kind of living it through me playing it. I feel like I'm like on top of Pride Rock, and all these toxels are like, you know, all the little, like, look at this. Hi, Savagnia! Jedi!
Where's the bathroom? Oh, just watching Shafe have his slime on the brain now.
Kellen. Have I played the DLC for this game? Believe it or not, I actually haven't, because I heard mixed things about the first one, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll just wait till the second one comes and then buy that. And then people were like, the second one is worth it for the, like, synchro mode, and that's it. So I'm like, cool, so I shouldn't waste my money. I probably still will eventually, but I don't know. I have other more pressing purchases on the horizon, so. Like my overlay that I want to get commissioned. I want to get some new emotes. I want to commission Art Papa for some new stuff. I debated calling him Art Daddy, but I think that would make him uncomfortable. So instead I shall refer to him as Art Papa.
Please, Art Papa, may I have another?
Petalil's in the base game? Since when? I mean, I suppose that makes sense. It's like Lilligans. You got something coming up you need to start saving for? It's Warhammer related. That's fair.
Yeah. That's a hobby.
Yeah, and then I have as well, just for personal purposes, I have a Steam Deck fund. I'd been debating buying one for like a while, and then the past weekend for Easter, we saw Captain's family, and his sister had her Steam Deck. I was talking about how much she likes it, and how much she thinks it's really worth it if you're someone who primarily plays games on Steam and wants to play them on the go. And I'm like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
Now I need one. But they're really expensive. So anyways, if someone wants to donate lots of money to my Steam Deck fund on Throne, I'm just kidding. Or am I? I feel like toxels are starting not to spawn, and that's making me upset.
Uh-oh. She got steady spirit.
Yeah. I'm upset he's spaghetti. I just want little guys. I just want my little guys. My little dudes. My little guys. Look at them all flock. Again, at least they're like polite and they'll will come to me. Now I just have like Circle of Life in my head since I joked about it. And it moves us soul through despair and hope, through faith that love. I know, like, Circle of Life is kind of iconic, but I still am someone who's a really big fan of the opener from Lion King 2, which originated from the Lion King musical. I just think that is like a beautiful song. He lives in you, for anyone who's curious. He lives in you, he lives in you. He watches over everything we see. Into the water, into the truth, in your reflection, he lives in you. So for your starter Pokemon, should you go Froakie, Litten, or Sprig for your Dark-type starter? What game are you playing where Froakie, Litten, or Sprigatito are your options?
Yes.
Although I like, of those, I like Sprigatito. Oh, are you playing, like, what, is that a thing in the DLCs? Again, I haven't played them, so I wouldn't know.
I like me. Rock.
However, if you want a good, like, counter... Yeah, I mean, Greninja's just really good. All of them are good Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know. Your choice. Whichever you want, my friend.
Whatever floats your float.
Bloats your float.
I can't remember.
Okay, might be time for the slow massacre. So, you know, put the fear of God in them. Fear of Arceus. In the last DLC, you can catch all the starters except for Scarlet's. Yeah, I know that. But I wasn't sure if you were doing this like a catch thing, or if you were playing some sort of like fan game where those were starter options. Because I think that's a neat mix of starter options. I'm curious what Legends ZA's starters will be. Considering like Arceus gave us Rowlet, Oshawott, and Cyndaquil as starters. Still upset that in that game I chose Rowlet, and Rowlet's ended up being the one that I like the least. The new Evo for Rowlet. Should have chosen Cyndaquil.
Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty.
Vesuvian's Typhlosion is cool. He's a ghost type. Yeah, I mean, I'm Typhlosion was really cool, but ever since the switch to 3D, not so much. much.
Fair.
3D was not kind to Typhlosion.
This is why I stick to two of the Pokemon games.
Says the person who hasn't played half of the older Pokemon games.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Gen 4 and Gen 5 are pretty fucking pivotal. Gen 5 has the best sprite work out of any Pokemon game. I will hydrate, by the way. Thank you, Shooty. But yeah, there's a fun fact if you guys didn't know. Captain has not played most of the Pokemon games at this point.
The most recent one I played to completion was Warpass. I played a little bit of Moon, but the rival character annoyed me. And also at some point in time it just gave me like one of the island guardians. Like on the menu it's like, oh, you have a gift. It was like, right? And it's like, oh yeah, here's a level 50 Pokemon for free. It's like, right? Kinda just killed the entire point of the game.
I still think that I should sit you down at some point and get you to play specifically Legends Arceus because I think you'd really like it.
Probably.
Because it's kind of an interesting mix of like Monster Hunter meets Pokemon. And you're a really big Monster Hunter fan, so. That's another game I'd love for Pokemon to like lean hard into. I know Power World kind of scratches that for some people, but
Look, I just want a Monster Hunter game that isn't Monster Hunter Stories, like just a mainline game where I can capture a monster and instead of turning it into a meat suit, I can tame it and then ride it into fucking battle. Rise kind of does that, where if you beat on it hard enough, you can eventually ride it, but it's not the same.
fair.
I also just want them to bring back some of the older gen monsters that aren't Wyvern adjacent. Like, the Rise DLC did well with that and bringing it back a bunch of the crab monsters. But, like, the only monkey they have is the Rajang, which, don't get me wrong, cool lightning monkey is cool and all. But, I want the fucking pink-ass monkey.
Sorry, I was looking at this fucking one Toxel that I accidentally got into a fight with. I turn the camera and there's just like, they're surrounding me. Like, look at this shit.
Beautiful.
Apple, this is an intervention. We've come here to talk to you about your ruthless slaughter of our species, and we would like to ask you to stop.
You're not therapists, don't try this shit.
Bitches, I already went to therapy yesterday.
But no, like,
And she told me to do what I love, which is slaughter your kind. Anyways.
No, I just want them to bring back, like, it's called a Congalala. It's just a pink-ass monkey that throws its poop at you. I want them to bring that back. It's so bad. I understand with, like, the switch to Worlds, like, not PlayStation 2 graphics, that they had to rebuild so many of their assets from the ground up. But I don't know, man, I just want more monster variety.
That's fair, I think.
They had a crab that was like the size of a fucking tower. They was like, yeah, bring that back, please.
Every now and then. I think in Pokemon about the amount of, like, you know, unique Pokemon we have and how cool that is. But then I also think about the fact that, you know, we have, like 10 different dogs.
Yeah. How many normal ass birds?
And shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like... Then I get to thinking about all the kind of... what I would think of as standard interesting creatures that exist in real life that you could turn into a Pokemon that Pokemon just hasn't.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have a Narwhal. How do we not have a fucking Narwhal?
Yeah, I guess the closest thing is like Dugong because it has a horn. But even though it's more of a pinniped. There's no actual fucking cetacean.
But, like, narwhals are one of the most, I think, standard interesting creatures
Yeah, they're the Jedi of the sea, come on.
that exist. Like, you know, they're unicorns of the sea.
They stopped Cthulhu eating you.
But then again, it took us to, like, Gen 8 to get a unicorn. So... oh my god, okay. These toxels need to start fucking... showing their sparkles. How do I check how many shiny Pokemon I found?
You open your box and you count them.
No, there's a, like... a thing that'll tell you. I just don't remember what button it is. Yeah, shiny Pokemon battled. Okay, I've got 6. 2 of those have evolved. So that makes 8. Or 9. That means there's still another 2 that I apparently battled at some point. And don't know about. When did I battle them? Now I feel like I've got to furiously comb through my old VODs. Be like, where was there a shiny? Where did I miss one? Cause yeah, I should have 9 for sure, but that number shouldn't be any higher. Kill another one of your species. Again, look at them all like crowd around me.
Yeah.
They're not fighting me. They're just like, bro, stop!
The destroyer!
Quit it!
The destroyer has descended upon us all.
Stop killing our species!
Fear her
Yeah, maybe in Gen 10 we'll get the actual narwhal Pokemon. I'm surprised it doesn't exist. I feel like that's a water fairy type, just like, you know, handed to you right there. I want it to be the gayest fucking thing in the world. I've told you about my concept before for a very queer celestial warlock centaur.
Yeah. But tough shit.
Okay, so the concept is a very queer celestial warlock centaur, who specifically is like, you know, has a unicorn half and a big fucking horn as like, you know, just neat warlock aesthetics. But yeah, he's like flaming homosexual. I want to go full on like queer AF with it. Just the gayest shit I can pull. The problem is I'm currently stuck in that, like, you know, oh, DMing is really fun, but alas, there is no game for me to play. Only games to be run.
Right.
Which I'm not complaining, just the fact that I can run games is good, but...
Yeah. Look, I wouldn't mind starting one up or just doing the one-shots idea we had.
Yeah, I know.
Just the biggest thing is time. Goddamn, why can't we just win the lottery?
You know, it would help the amount of times we joke about that to actually, like, try a lottery ticket every now and then.
Yeah, but then we have to spend money on lottery tickets.
I mean, fair. And as someone who worked lotteries for many years, it is a big fucking scam. But
Back just need to rinse out my eyes and I also want a drink.
again, they're all crowding,
Yep.
but they refuse to shine for me.
They view you as a god. A vengeful, hateful god. That demands blood as tribute.
I would prefer if they just gave me a shiny as tribute. But instead, they will just make me suffer. Oh well. It is fun to just like vibe and shoot the shit while doing this. Should just be like a dark browny red for Toxel. Not a huge change, but one that's distinct enough that I should be able to tell pretty easily.
Okay. And just because of the god talk.
Uh-huh.
Now I just want, like, a story about a god who is, like, you know, trying to communicate to their followers, like, the form of worship they want. But the followers always, like, misinterpret it as the most atrocious shit possible.
Uh-huh.
And the god is just, like, powerless watching their followers commit atrocities in their names.
Guys, please, guys, I want to maybe, like, some berries or something.
Why?
Death is home. Hey, you're not the human VTuber I was expecting. Yeah, I got hacked. So weird. Some girl named April Sneed. Never heard of her. And it's strange too because it also happened to Death. Some guy named Hugh Man was on his channel. So weird how we both got hacked at the same time. Okay, I need to look up a shiny Toxel because I'm worried that I'm gonna miss this shit. Yeah, it's like a pinky little bitch. It's kind of cute actually.
Oh.
Kind of reminds me of like Lick from Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah.
But Death, if you want, like, I can get you. I can call you up, get you in on this shit. You Neutron.
Well, you see, Jimbo, one day I sat on a banana, and of course that changed my life forever.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let's get Death in here. Do you want me to unplug my headphones so you can hear him too?
Here's a question. Why not just set up a thing that I can plug my headphones into?
I
Like
mean,
a Discord call or something?
because then I have to make a call.
Or just make a secret channel in Discord that only we have access to.
Ugh, but that still requires work. My main issue is that then I can't just like nicely fucking do shit. But no, I'll do that.
Alright.
Boom. Find or start a conversation. I don't remember how to make message threads. On the Discord. You can make one if you want to, go for it. Boo, no work, only reward. See, Iron Ferret gets me. We are all here.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. Now you shouldn't be hearing me twice.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Dude, yeah, it's cool.
How
I'm
was,
bringing these mashed potatoes.
how was work?
Work was the same as it always was. I start off and I do the occasional bit of work that comes in, and for the first, 4 hours, first 4 hours, or no, 5 hours. First 5 hours, I mostly play a mobile game, and then the last 3 hours, I play on my Switch, while also waiting for more work to come in.
Damn. Sounds
Yeah.
super stressful.
Yup. It's got its busy moments, but for the most part, I just kind of wait for emails.
Fair enough.
Are they
Yeah.
at least letting you do that from home yet?
Not yet. That's still a ways off. They are perfecting the system, and when that happens, I am going to be responsible for 3 different facilities.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that comes with a pay bump.
Come here, Pam. Hang on.
It does.
Hang on. Hang on. I need to fix something here.
For whatever reason, your PNG isn't a PNG. It's
Oh.
a JPEG.
Yeah, I think it might be just something on my end though.
Well, yeah, it's a JPEG.
Yeah. It might be because I use a fucking JPEG like an idiot.
Alright.
Yeah, but normally it's not this for you, which is why I'm confused.
I think I might have reset some stuff. Hold on. sec. Where is... Oh, there's the reactive.
But look at these guys! Look at how they, like, crowd around me!
Yeah.
And why can't they give me a fucking shiny?
Yeah, why can't they?
Because they don't understand that you want a shiny. They think you just want luck.
I mean, Toxel is a literal baby, so... You might be right, they just
Yeah.
don't understand.
Yeah.
Clearly, we have to slaughter more of their species.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, clearly, we just have to kill more of them.
That'll do it,
So they understand.
right?
You will understand who your god is by the end of this. Oh, speaking of overpowered, I have been playing a lot of cassette beasts lately.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
oh,
I have,
that had a weird
I have
thing.
constructed something that, can kill almost anything on turn 0.
Damn.
Ideal.
Yeah. So basically what I did, I took a Kepri. Have you found that one yet, a Kepri?
I have not.
It's this weird, it looks like a floating, like, scarab beetle.
Yeah, you were
It's,
telling me about it before we played XD.
Yeah. It has 1 melee attack and 300 ranged attack. So what I did was, I put 7 passive random starter stickers on it, and then 1 headshot sticker. So what the random starter sticker does is, like, every time that creature is sent out or you transform into it, the random starter sticker will roll to see if it can randomly start with one of your active moves for free. So
Okay.
because it's got all those random starter stickers, it rolls 7 times for that. And the only active move that Kepri has is the headshot move, which is a 200 power ranged attack. Add that to his 300 range attack power, and he essentially decimates everything. And the thing is like, the random starter effect stacks, so I get 3 to 5 headshots on average on turn 0.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Where'd you
So
find that?
you can find Kepri in the Snowy Mountains, and you can buy the random starter sticker from the sticker merchants in New Wales.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they cost a lot of pulp, but if you can get like 2 of these things, you're basically fucking untouchable, because that's like 6 to 10 headshots before the battle even actually starts. Like before your opponent even has a chance to defend themselves.
Hell
I should really stream Cassette Beast at some point. It's so fucking good.
Yes. You should stream it when the multiplayer comes out. Hint, hint.
Hint, hint.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Play cassette piece with me.
Anyways, I can't wait to ask someone completely random to play Cassette Beast with.
Oh yeah, who would ask? You know what? I bet it's gonna be Cupid. Yeah. And also, I'm like 3 monsters away from completing the Beastarium.
Damn.
Oh my god, these fucking Toxel do not want to shine.
And also got 91 out of the 123 achievements.
Damn.
Hell
Like, I haven't beaten the game properly yet. But I'm pretty sure I'm at the end. I did, however, find out that you can't get one specific monster until the end game, which kind of sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of games have that.
Yeah.
Cassette Beast is a lot better for it than Pokemon is, let me tell you.
Professor Oak keeping that fucking Porygon.
Yeah. Bastard, I could have used that so much earlier.
Why won't I get a little pink baby?
I just wanna
My homies just want a little guy.
Yeah, just the littlest guy to come out and, you know, be pink and shiny for us. Instead, we have to murder all of its friends.
Yep.
So, when it's crying in its bed at night because all of their friends are dead, they need to realize they're the ones who did this.
This is your fault.
I was just reminded of the book, All My Friends Are Dead.
Wait, that's a book?
Yeah.
It's a like mock children's book.
Oh, like go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah, basically. That's like, you know, it's a little cartoon dinosaur, and it's like, all my friends are dead, and then it goes through of like, you know, similar kind of things of like, you know, there's like a piece of toast that's like, all my friends are bread. Or,
Oh.
there's just like an old man that's like, all my friends are, or most of my friends are dead. And then it
Yeah.
cuts to the next page and he's just like, wait. Oh, all of them are dead now. Like,
Shit.
it's really dark, but it's also really funny.
I need to read that to a class of kindergartners to remind them of the tragedy of death, and also because it would be hilarious.
There's a sequel one too. All my
Oh,
friends
really?
are still dead.
Oh God!
It's beautiful.
Where the dinosaur digs up his friends and finds their fossils and puts them into a museum so everybody can point and be amazed by the corpses of his friends.
Yeah.
Basically.
Like,
Look.
with the little cartoon dinosaur with like the 1,000-yard stare, like they're having a Nam flashback.
Also, damn, Iron Ferret, you mentioned brownies and now I want brownie as fuck.
I just ate a Toll House ice cream cookie sandwich.
My favorite ice cream place just like opened back up. It basically like it's only open for the summer,
Okay.
for the spring like summertime, and it just opened back up and I'm like, ugh, I need to get all my favorites.
Yes. Need to stock up. Jesus Christ.
Need to wait till I get paid next week.
So you go there, it's like, man, this ice cream's good. What do? Put crack in this? And the owner's like, yes, we do.
I'd still buy it.
It's like,
But like,
oh,
No, she wouldn't.
okay.
hey, Toxel, start shining.
Start shining, or I'm going to kill everyone.
Start shining. Me holding my Skeledirge like a gun, ready to
Yeah.
like fire.
Ready to go.
Would it make you sad if I said I found 2 bootlegs and cassette beasts while I was at work? Like I wasn't even looking for them, I just found them.
That's great. I'm happy for you.
One of
I've
them was
never
the
seen such
shining
bullshit
Kaneko.
before.
I'm hoping, Death, that having you here will be good luck for me because, you know,
Hopefully.
the last time you were shiny hunting with me, we found 2 shinies in one stream.
Yeah.
So, even if I can find one,
Yeah, because haven't you had like 3?
yeah,
Where you
it's
haven't
been
caught
it's been
anything?
3 streams in a row of nothing. I was hunting.
Oh God.
I was hunting Tarantula with Mousy. I was hunting Surskit with Captain. And I was hunting. What was I hunting last time? I was just doing it solo, but I don't remember.
The Tinkaton line.
Oh yes. I was hunting Tinkatink,
Yeah.
and nothing. Nothing
Well,
for
remember,
any of them.
All the times you found shinies with me, you were crying that you didn't find shinies.
Yeah, so
So maybe you
clearly,
have to cry.
clearly I just need to start crying. I can do that.
You do it very well.
It's a skill of mine. I'm really good at fake crying.
She is.
Yeah, that's a legitimate skill of mine.
She uses it against me fairly often.
I don't, though. I really don't. Look, compared to my exes, you have it very easy.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah.
I don't use it to be a manipulative asshole. I do use it in a joking manner.
Oh, yeah. I would absolutely do that. Of course, I would also be the asshole who would use it to get shit that I want. Oh, you know what? That does remind me. I was doing cringe voices the other night with Trashy and some other friends, and I came up with something. I call it Hard Truths Chan.
I don't like the sound of that. Do continue.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you this. Master, did you know religion is just a hollow lie to control the masses?
Look, in the name of God sounds a whole lot better than just so the Byzantine Emperor will owe me a favor.
Yeah.
Thanks, I hate it.
I'm thinking of making that a redeem.
Fair. I want to alter some of my redeems. Get some new ones and change out old ones.
Make everything is worse now even screechier.
Oh, I could.
Please do.
Instead of having it be my, like, webcam mic, I could have it be my headset mic.
Oh, yeah. Just dial up the terribleness of the sound quality.
And I could, like, press it directly into my mouth, like, hello? Senpai!
I will leave the house if that happens.
Look, I give people ample warning. I think hang on, I need to check this now. I know I debated doing it, but oh, I thought I had in the description just like, are you sure?
It's like, are you sure you want to fucking do this?
The sound clip that does play when people redeem it is the, like, John Cena, are you sure about that?
Are you sure? Yup. Yeah, because it's gotta be.
Yeah.
For anyone who hasn't heard it, I mean, why don't you just save up some points and redeem it, you know?
Do yourselves a favor.
Have you ever wanted to experience tinnitus? Well, today's your lucky day.
For the low, low price of 20,000 channel points, you too can.
Yeah, you too can have a hearing issue.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome, everybody, by the way. You're welcome for this experience. And no, there are no refunds. Today at work too, I was watching Uno videos. Like people always say that Monopoly is the friendship destroyer. Nah, it's fucking Uno.
That's fair, honestly.
Yeah. Like, honestly, the advertisements for Uno should just go like this. Hey, do you hate having friends?
Do you want to stop?
Yeah, you want to
Having
stop
friends?
having friends? Yeah, but do you not only want to stop having friends? Do you want your friends to actively wish for your death? Well, good news, Uno exists.
Oh my god, these Toxel. There's so many of them, and yet...
Yeah. And yet, they refuse to shine.
There's like 16 in this one little section here.
Why can't one of you be pink? You're all a disappointment to me.
Like, bruh.
Yeah, fucking seriously. We need to bring something else to threaten them. A flamethrower. Wait, that's also your starter.
Yeah, that's still
It's a
just
living flamethrower.
Skeledirge.
Yeah, that's still just Skeledirge. Let's bring a nuke. Threaten them with nuclear violence.
Okay. So, again, because I sometimes like to do this as if it's a weird talk show.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm proud of this list, Captain and I, okay, something my family does a lot is we'll just like ask random questions to inspire conversation.
Okay.
And like we make quite a few different conversational games out of it. So Captain and I have started working on just a big fucking list of our own questions
Oh.
to bring to my family the next time we see them.
Okay.
And so I'm going to like ask some of these questions
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see.
for both you and Captain to answer.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. What small, seemingly mundane thing is a red flag to you? Like, death in your case, obviously not like a dating red flag, but just like something that you can't, maybe not, like, can't trust about a person, or just like, you know, this small thing just rubs you the wrong way about someone, sort of thing.
Touching me without my consent. I don't like when people do that.
That's
Yeah.
so valid.
Yeah, it shows a severe lack of boundaries, and I don't like that. Like, and I've expressed this before, and they're like, "Oh, but Death, you're a guy. Guys like being touched all the time." Like, no.
No, that's not
No.
how that works.
And,
Yeah, that's not how it works. All right.
and fuck you for even trying to insinuate that that is how it should be.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you don't get to do that without my permission. And you fucking like so I work with primarily women, and like because a registration field is primarily dominated by women.
Yeah.
There's like I think there's only 2 other guys besides me in a 20-person department.
Well, it's like childcare work. I work with,
Yeah. Yeah.
up until recently, or no. At the time I got hired, there was one man,
Yeah.
and now we're all like exclusively women at my daycare.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very rare to see a man in these kinds of roles because, like, society, when they think of those, they don't really think of a man doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of how things work. But a lot of them are very, like, touchy-feely, and I am not okay with that. And I've just said, like, no, I don't like when people just randomly touch me. And they're like, oh, but you're a guy. I mean, like, no, that doesn't...
That doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, that doesn't, like, what? Just because I'm a guy, it's totally okay for you to fucking fondle me whenever you like? Like, no, that's not how it works. If it isn't okay for me to touch you without your permission, it's not okay for you to touch me without my permission. This isn't a one-way street.
Yeah, there is like... This is going on a whole separate tangent, but there is like a really weird double standard when it comes to that. And
Yeah.
this is me calling out my own fucking sex, but like, like, women specifically have a weird thing of objectifying men in the same ways that men do objectify women, but thinking it's okay.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I think back on this a lot of, like, when I went to school, there was a... Ah! Matt Marches! Hi! Hi, Matt! How are you doing? How was your stream? You're playing Persona 5 Tactica! Hello! Thank you for the raid! That is entirely in a language I cannot read. So I apologize for not reading out your Frosty Tools bot. I guess it translated to your native language.
Ye. Although, interesting aside, that's actually really cool that Frosty Tools does that.
That is really cool, actually. But welcome on in, Raiders. If you don't know me, I'm Appleseed. I'm your friendly neighborhood goblin druid. I play a lot of comfy, cozy games, mostly indie game stuff and Pokemon. And I talk about D&D and musical theater way too much. And we are joined by my two favorite skelly men today.
Hello.
My partner,
Hello.
Captain,
Hello.
and Death2990.
Hello.
My two favorite skeletons.
Ye.
Maybe skeletons.
Yeah. We be skeletons.
Oh my god,
we
go
do not
eat.
have.
Matt, holy shit, go eat. You were streaming for 5 hours and you didn't eat food? Go eat. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, please go get food. Order a pizza, something.
It's okay if you have to raid and run, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, people who expect everybody to stay
I got
around
so
after raid.
I got so fucking excited because I saw this apple and from a distance it looked pink.
Oh.
Anyways. But no, like, going back to what I was saying, this mortifies me now, especially because I definitely participated in it. But, like, there was a student teacher at my school that all of us, like, you know, teenage girls, referred to as, and I'm not gonna use his actual last name, but basically just like, you know, oh yeah, this is, because we had two Mr. Smiths, so there was the tall one, and then the hot one was the student teacher.
Okay, I gotcha.
And I'm like, how absolutely uncomfortable must that have made him? Especially in, like, a school full of, you know, young girls.
Yeah, that probably made. I can attest that it probably made him very, very uncomfortable.
Hi, Small Anarchy! How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, Small. But yeah, like, I feel awful for it now.
Yeah, I mean, like, everybody does. Like, everybody at one time has done shit like that. Like, I used to be, when I was a teenager, I used to be one of those people like, ugh, why do we need medicine for depression? It's just sadness, just get over yourself. And then I got depression in my 20s, and I was like, oh.
And it's like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking why.
No, that's so valid.
Yeah. It's like, we all grow, and we all learn, and, like, we look back at some of the things we did, and it's like, ah, fuck. Like, there are certain instances in my life when I was younger, I wish I could go back in time and just smack myself in the back of the head, like, no, dumbass, you stop that.
Small, I'm doing good. We're trying to find a Toxel, and so far have not been succeeding.
Yeah. Specifically a shiny Toxel.
Yeah, shiny Toxel.
Yeah.
But
None of these stupid bitch normal ones.
But you know, we're joined by my two favorite skellies, so I'm doing good.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I just got home from work not that long ago.
If anyone's wondering why Captain's PNG is not lighting up, it's because he's literally right next to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm touching his arm as we speak.
Yeah.
Stop touching it. But
Yeah, I stopped touching it, but
the point stands.
Point stands that I can do that.
She could touch his arm or his face, whatever she
Or his
wants,
dick.
because he is right there.
Yep.
I mean,
Best
what?
part is she has her consent, and my consent to do whatever.
Yeah, because she has the captain's consent, and that's a good thing.
I did hydrate. I will check my posture and I will stretch. Thank you, Small. Appreciate it.
So did you
Okay.
have any other questions you wanted to go over? Or, Captain
we didn't even answer. We didn't even
Captain
answer.
didn't give his answer, I just realized.
I didn't give mine either.
Mine-
We
yeah.
just went on.
Mine
Oh,
is
yeah.
like really simple, just my small red flag. It's in all honesty just a tiny thing, but I can't stand it when people don't push in their chairs. Like you've gotten up from like a restaurant, wherever, you were using a chair, just push it back in. It takes zero effort, and
This feels like I'm under attack because I'm really bad for this.
I wasn't going to say anything.
He was giving you an out babble.
But
Well, now I feel self-conscious.
yeah, it's just a thing of like you can do this to make it easier for people around you. Like, why not? It's like at the place I work, I occasionally have to move shopping carts around, like from their corrals to their proper storage area. And the thing that baffles my mind is the worst area for people not bringing their carts back to the corral is the handicap spot.
Yep.
There is a corral, like, out of all the spots, closest to them for the explicit reason of, yeah, they can't walk very far.
Yeah.
But it's just, in my mind, and as someone who, in all honesty, if I wanted to, I could get my, like, the handicap thing for my car to utilize that parking, but just, in my mind, like, I have this mobility issue, and the next person who's going to come probably also has an issue. If there's a cart right where I would need to open my door, that would be a huge inconvenience for me.
Yeah.
So why would I leave it there so it can inconvenience the next person?
Well, see, that's the thing. They're not thinking of the next person.
Speaking in regards to like chairs specifically, my big thing is I just forget.
Yeah.
Like I'll get up and I'll be like, okay, yeah, it's time to leave. If we're at like a restaurant or something.
Yeah. It's, and I'm sorry for the call out here, but it's kind of like with the sunscreen or sun visor in my car.
Yeah, I'm down for that one too.
Yeah, so it's not born out of being inconsiderate. It's just that, you kind of like, your brain's like, oh, time to leave, bye.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, for me in particular, like, not to self-diagnose here, but I probably do have, like, ADHD of some regard. And so, like, my brain's just, like, usually in a constant firing of, like, this thing to this thing to this thing.
Yeah.
Or in, like, hyper-focus mode. So it's, like, the one or the other. So it's just, like, little things like that are super easy to forget to me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's people on this fucking, in this planet who forget, like, to do things like wash their hands.
Oh
Yeah.
god, that disgusts me so much at work.
It's disgusting, but,
Yeah.
like, I try and think of it from the angle of, yeah, no, there's people that just forget to do shit like that. And that's wild to think about, but it happens.
I absolutely can't because of where I work.
Yeah, I also absolutely can't because of where I work.
Yeah.
Mine, in a small mundane thing that's a red flag. People can dislike kids all you want, but if you're a dick to kids, you're automatically on my, like, nope, I don't like you list.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no reason to be cruel to them. Like, yeah, not liking being around kids is fine, but when you're in a situation where you have to be around kids, there's no reason to be an ass.
Yeah, no, like, by all means, remove yourself from the situation if you don't like kids that much. That's completely fine. I'd honestly prefer that. But if you're just, like, outright being an asshole to a child, because, I don't know, you weirdly get off on that, like, no, you're just a shitty person.
I'd call that more of a large red flag if someone enjoys abusing children.
Well, okay, maybe that's the extreme, but, like,
yeah,
I don't know, I've met people who they don't like children, and so a child will interact with them and they'll basically be like, go away.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, at least have the human decency to be like, you know, like, I'd love to talk right now, but I'm busy, sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I will say I'm not a huge fan of kids, but at the very least, I can be kind to them when they interact with me, because, like, they're fucking kids. They don't have any concept of what I'm doing or anything, so...
Oh, fuck. Okay, I accidentally killed all these toxel.
Whoopsies.
Oh, well.
I accidentally dispersed the outbreak.
Oh, well.
Well,
kill them all.
I was gonna keep streaming for another half an hour-ish. So we could go to a different outbreak and see if maybe we get luck there.
Yeah.
I'll kill the rest of these toxel just to see if any shiny spawn.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah. You know. Just, you know, make them understand their mistake.
God damn it. That was my mistake. I didn't realize I was that close to dispersing the outbreak.
Gosh,
Alas, Toxel was not meant to be.
Yeah.
lost a visual.
Last poor pink baby was not meant to be.
Not too long ago, parents would be telling their kids get good, skill issue. Yeah, I mean, that's a whole other rant.
Yeah.
I could go on a goddamn, like, I could do an entire stream just about toxic parent traits from my experience as a daycare worker. I would do a full-on PowerPoint presentation, but I'll save you guys that.
Yeah.
Okay, next random question.
Mm-hmm.
What movie do you think is fantastic, but you'll never watch it again?
And I'll probably never watch Schindler's List again. Like, it is a fantastic movie with...
Schindler's List is one that I was thinking about too.
Like, fantastic movie, fantastically done. Wonderful.
Or maybe let's not even say movie. Let's open this up to just media in general. Like a piece of media that you think is fantastic, but you'll never, like, maybe it's a video game that you'll never replay, maybe it's a movie that you'll never rewatch.
The Lord of the Rings series.
Why is that on your never return to?
Well, see, the thing is that, okay, here's the thing. I love it. It's awesome. Like, I have fond memories watching the movies and such. But it's so fucking long.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
No, that is fair.
If you're doing it like one after another, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't fucking do that. Like, each one of those movies is like 3 hours.
There's supposed to be an outbreak of Komala here. I don't see any Komala. I'm not even sure what Komala's shiny is. Oh, there's the Komala. What does Komala's shiny look like? I like Komala. I just don't even know what a shiny looks like. No. That makes sense then. See,
Yeah.
I think every time I've watched Lord of the Rings, it has been like... It has been like, oh, we're gonna watch this one. And then
Yeah.
on a different day, we'll watch this one, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got like a cute, different log, but I don't think I really want to hunt for it. It's not that different.
Okay.
All the other shinies around here, though, are not. We could hunt Starly. Starly's like a tan, I think. Either that or we could hunt Psyduck. Which, Psyduck is super distinct. Golduck, on the other hand, is not. Maybe we
Yeah,
will.
which, again, why didn't they make Golduck shiny gold?
Yep.
Why?
Add it to my list of Pokemon things that infuriate me to no end.
Yeah. Add it to the list of Pokemon grievances that I have. Which are many.
No, the thing that I was going to say for a movie that I think is amazing, but I'll never rewatch, is Grave of the Fireflies.
Oh, what of the Fireflies?
Grave of the Fireflies. It's a Studio Ghibli movie.
Oh, okay.
It's very heartbreaking and probably one of the pieces of media that has made me cry the most
Okay.
out of anything ever. Absolutely beautiful. I'm never gonna rewatch it again.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Okay, there's
it's...
more of them. Yeah, let's hunt these while we can.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do I got here on the questions list?
Yee.
This is one that Captain recently thought of.
Oh, okay.
What is the sickest burn you've ever heard?
Honestly, like, I can't even think of it. Like, I can't think of, like, a burn that has stuck with me so much.
Look at how they roll! Oh, look at these little guys! They're so goofy! Sorry.
Why is he rolling?
He's like holding the log and he's like rolling away! That's so cute!
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've been stuck with this one too. Captain, do you have a good answer?
Yeah.
Again, specifically, like, an episode of Fillmore. I can't remember what it was, but, like, this chick was trying to get with Fillmore from Disney's Fillmore. She, like, invited him over to supper, made him this chicken. He figured out whatever fucking shit she was doing. So when he turned her down, it was like, and that chicken was dry. And just the inflection and soul crushing in that was just mwah. It was beautiful.
Damn.
Yeah. You know, my boy Fillmore, he didn't pull no punches.
Oh, you know what? If we're going in that vein, I can think of one thing that kind of stuck with me.
Go on.
There was a, and yes, I'm going to out myself as a filthy isekai fan, and I kinda like In Another World with my smartphone. I kinda like that anime.
I've got a rant for that.
Yeah, that's fair. I like the overpoweredness of the character. Like, I just really like I really like animes with overpowered characters.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
The thing I hate about In Another World with my smartphone is just the fact that I can find myself sitting there watching it and legitimately enjoying myself. And I hate that because it is like
It's garbage.
It is garbage.
I know it's garbage. It's like McDonald's. I know it's bad for me, but I still eat it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
Monster Squad, you loved that show? I don't know if I know what Monster Squad is, Small.
it was just
Yeah, but yeah, the one burn I can remember is like Toya finds this person getting this kid almost about assaulted by a bunch of like thugs, like they were gonna beat them up for doing business on their turf, and he said is like, man. It takes 3 of you to take down one kid. Talk about honor amongst thieves, and then he says, and then one of the thugs says like, "Oh, you don't even know what's going on here," and he says, "Yeah, I don't, but I know you can't dodge bullets. Shame they're rubber though," and he shoots both of them.
yeah.
I don't know if I have one that really comes to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a movie back in the 80s. I recently watched it again and I realized how bad that movie is right now, but I wouldn't be surprised people would drop their draws with Countdown. That's another good question. What's your favorite just shit watch? Like, this thing
Birdemic.
sucks, but...
Specifically Birdemic 2. I fucking love that movie so much.
Yeah, Birdemic is a good one for that.
No, specifically the sequel. I love the sequel way more than the original.
I don't know if I've seen the sequel.
The sequel just like either James Nguyen, the director himself, was in on the joke, or the producer was in on the joke, because it goes full in, and it is literally the same goddamn story from the first movie, beat for beat. I am not even fucking joking.
Damn. Captain, do you have a good shit watch?
Alright, right now, I guess. Oh, pardon me.
Bless you.
Sorry about that.
I mean, you need to sneak it, it's fine.
I really can't think of one that I just something shit that I enjoy watching. So I don't specifically go to watch, even though I know it's objectively bad.
You mean you aren't gonna answer the obvious of what we were just talking about?
I don't. I've seen it. I've watched the first season. I don't know if there's more. I'm honestly not gonna try and find that out.
There is a second season. It gets dumber.
Look, I just remember them like building up this big battle. Everyone's ready. Like, oh yeah, we're going to die here. Like, you know, it's gonna be the fight of our lives.
Oh, you want to know how dumb it gets?
Uh-huh.
Because, here's the thing. So, Toya ends up the king of his own nation.
Of course
He ends up with a 5th wife, who is a princess of another nation,
Sounds about right.
and also a 6th wife, who is also another princess of another nation. And to combat the phrase, motherfucker just built mechs.
Damn.
Like, I'm not even joking, he just has fucking mechs.
Jesus.
Damn. You know what? No, actually, I will go. The Familiar of Zero. I fucking love that show. I know it's objectively trash.
Yeah, it is.
But it's also just so entertaining.
And his power of just being able to use whatever weapon whenever.
Well, whatever weapon specifically made for war. I'm sorry, fuck you. That's a cool power.
I've
Yeah.
got a few different answers.
Oh, please, lay them on us.
Okay, so I've got two main answers.
Hey.
The first one is specifically the movie Dark Dungeons.
Oh! Oh! Fuck!
Which is, I own it.
Oh!
I paid the money to buy it. It is a D&D movie based in D&D, I guess. That's based on this famous comic strip back when like the Satanic Panic was kind of at its peak.
Yeah.
That were like chick tracks.
Yeah, Chick Tracks, made by a guy named Jack T. Chick. Oh, trust me, I know this movie's entire history.
I literally wrote a paper on this movie in university.
I love this movie. Oh my god, do you still have that paper? I want you
I
to
might
read it.
somewhere.
Oh my
I wrote
god.
a whole paper on the Satanic Panic, and
Oh my god.
like, yeah. But basically, it's a movie that details like the dangers of RPGs.
Yeah.
And it's very clear that the actors were
Yeah.
fully like,
Fully aware of how bullshit the entire premise was.
but the person who like, you know, Jack Chick, the creator of this, like signed off on it. And it's just,
And gave his stamp of approval on the final product, too.
yeah, like turned it into this big fucking just absolute trash fest that's
Yeah.
so fun to revisit.
Like, okay, I need to paint a picture for, like, everybody who is watching, because I love this movie, too. It's so damn good. But, okay, so, the two, like, main characters, these, like, these girls who probably were homeschooled, I'm willing to bet. These two good Catholic, good Christian girls who are starting their first day of college, and they get out of orientation, and they're like, who are those people? And then, like, this popular guy in a varsity, like, this guy in a varsity jacket, he's like, oh, those are the RPGers. And it turns down the hall, and it's like these four, like, tall, good-looking, supermodel-looking motherfuckers in, like, bike jackets and denim, and they look like the coolest. They look like they walked out of a fashion shoot.
Thanks, Gans. They're not sparkling, but I do appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, they look like they walked out of a fashion shoot, and my god, like, when I saw that, I was like, okay, first immediate problem.
Cupid, hi! Hello? You got a content warning for me. Don't trust the snail. I wasn't planning on it. Even though he looks friendly.
I picked that game up yesterday because it was free.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of the newest thing. I only heard about it, like, very recently. I don't really know what it is.
I don't really know what it is either. It's just someone alerted me to the fact that it was free, and I was just like, oh, okay.
But welcome on in, folks. If you don't know me, I'm Little Appleseed. I'm your friendly neighborhood goblin druid. I play a lot of comfy, cozy games, mostly indie games and Pokemon stuff. And I talk about D&D and musical theater way too much. But more than anything, I just like to have a comfy, cozy time where we can relax and de-stress from the craziness of life. Also, thank you for the sub, Cupid. 23 months, Jesus Christ. You've been subbed for a long-ass time. You've been subbing for me for like over frickin' 2 years. That's wild.
Yeah.
Or no,
That's
not
pretty
quite.
cool.
Not quite 2 years. Almost 2 years is what I meant to
Yeah,
say.
almost.
But either
Almost.
way,
You're
that's
like-
still frickin' insane.
Yeah, their sub is almost 2 years old.
Ugh. I got so excited talking about Dark Dungeons, I forgot about what the second one was.
Yeah. But yeah, like when I saw that scene, I was just like, immediate first problem. You have never seen a D&D player ever.
You don't like content warning solo, it's way scarier. Oh. It's... Yeah, I heard that it was a scary game, so I immediately was like, okay, I'm never gonna play this, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that there's new things that are sweeping the online sphere.
The latest sensation to sweep the nation.
What?
No, I thought about what the other one was. And it should be the obvious one, actually. Okay, so... I've talked about it, I know, a little bit on stream. But I need to, go into depth of how much I have an ironic enjoyment of Avatar.
Wait, which
like
Avatar?
blue fucking people Avatar.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah. So, my, whatever it was 2 years ago now, I guess, I got to see my sisters for my birthday, which was the first time that I've been with both my sisters for my
Yes.
birthday in, like, quite a few years.
In a spicy minute.
Because, you know, my one sister moved out to Ontario many years back, and then my other sister also moved out to Ontario.
Okay.
So, us seeing each other really at all is rare, but me seeing them, especially around my birthday, is very rare, but my older sister basically gifted me, like, a very cheap flight, and was like, yeah, I found very cheap flights for you and, like, our little sister both, and I'd like to fly you both out on the weekend of your birthday.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, that sounds great. So, you know, we did that. That was when Avatar 2 came out.
Oh.
So we all got very high. And I don't get high often. But
Can confirm she doesn't.
I really don't. I get high maybe once a year.
Okay.
Not even.
If I could get away with it, I'd get high every day. Not even-
I
not
don't
even
tend to
fucking
have
high.
good highs, which is why I
Okay.
don't. I prefer like other means of getting stupid.
Yeah.
Like getting drunk.
I just like my bones not to hurt.
That's valid. But so we went to all go see Avatar 2 while we were very high. Went
Yep.
to like a midnight showing
Okay.
where we were the only ones in the theater.
Oh my god.
It was so fucking awful. Like, somehow more racist and more, like, problematic and shittier acted than the first one.
Oh my god.
And this has turned into, like, an unhealthy, like, Avatar almost obsession and joke session between my sisters and I. Where we'll, like, constantly get each other Avatar-themed stuff. And... like, we've joked about the fact that over the next, like, coming years, every time there's a new Avatar movie out, like, we all need to fly and see each other.
And then get stupid high.
I
and
get
go watch
stupid
it
high
again.
and go watch it again. Like,
Oh my god. Yes.
but it's...
You know what? Yes.
Yeah, no, it's so awful. and I don't
Yeah.
understand at all how people legitimately liked the first one when it came
The
out.
first one was kind of mid too, to be honest. I think everybody was just amazed by the effects.
The effects weren't even that great.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, they were cool, I guess, but they weren't that good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember like that movie coming out and people telling me, and I don't remember how old I would have been at the time, but people saying it was like peak fucking like the best thing in the entire world.
It's kind of mid.
And
to
I
be
remember
honest.
watching it and I'm like, this is really boring.
Yeah.
This is really boring and I don't give a fuck what happens.
This is high definition Ferngully.
Yeah.
Except minus
No.
excess.
Except
Yeah.
minus everything that made Ferngully good.
Yeah. No Tim Curry singing Toxic Love. God damn it.
There's no
That-
Tim Curry erotically singing about being sludge at me.
Yeah.
0 out of 10.
Yeah. 0 out of 10. Oh, what's this? It's like, oh, Jake Smelly, you gotta get the rare mineral called stupidnanium.
I think it was literally called Unobtainium.
Yeah, unobtainium.
Yeah.
It felt more
It's
like an
still dumb.
MMO from 2000 just with better graphics. That's exactly it. Small.
Yeah, actually, yes.
No. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
I could never put it into words, but that really is it. It's an MMO from the 2000s just with better graphics.
Yeah, like Jake Smelly jumps into
Watch Avatar?
the server.
Watch Avatar and then play Dragon Age Inquisition and tell me those aren't exactly the same.
Yeah. Jake Smelly jumps in, he's like talking to his friends, like, oh, does anyone have like 10 pieces of unobtainium? I needed to craft a new sword.
Also, the movie glosses over very quickly in the first little bit that Jake Sully, your protagonist, has murdered women and children.
Yeah. What a thing to gloss over.
It's like the line of dialogue is like, you know, basically you'll be like interacting with all sorts of like children. Are you prepared to need to like take them down should it come to that, or something along those lines? And he's like, nothing I haven't already done before. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, you've done what now?
You've murdered children before?
And you know, totally cool that our main character, the guy we're supposed to be rooting for, was totally okay with killing, you know, human children and shit. But totally betrays the entire human species for blue pussy. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really showing where your moral compass is there, Jake.
Great lead character.
Look,
Yeah.
hearts and minds.
No.
All over the place.
I'll stop talking about Avatar in a second, but a major plot point of the second one is that, you know, his Navi wife, I don't remember her name. I don't remember any of the characters' names except for like Jake Sully, because I think that's the stupidest name in the world.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
why I
only
call
say
him
it like
Jake Smelly.
50 billion times.
But the wife character in the second one, when her child gets murdered, she goes into this like, you know, fucking intense rage,
Yeah.
which valid,
Any mother would.
Yeah.
and wants to like kill people for, you know, murdering her children.
Yeah.
Kill the genociders, might I add.
Yes.
And like Jake Sully is basically like, no, you're letting your like womanly ways get to you.
I'm sorry, fucking what?
Yeah.
And it's like, she's a mother
Yeah.
who just lost a child. It's not that exact wording, but that's the crux of it.
Yeah.
It's basically like, no, you can't, be angry about this. We must be strong.
Oh, I'm about
So
to be
Jake
strong
wa-
all over their fucking faces.
Jake walks up to a grieving mother and he's like, okay, I'm gonna need you to contain the calamity that is your memories.
Basically.
Yeah, it's, you don't
Wow.
be upset about our child dying. I don't
Yeah,
remember
and
why.
That's the thing too, like, that was your kid too. Why aren't you pissed?
Calm down,
Why aren't
honey.
you pissed off that
We
he's
can
dead?
make another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's because they have other children still alive, but like,
Even then.
Well, I guess Jake was just hoping for more blue alien sex.
I also, this is the, sorry, I said I was gonna be done, but now I'm in a whole tangent.
Yeah.
This is the movie that inspired my character that just wants to, my D&D character that just wants to kill their dad.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh, that's awesome.
because, okay, so, the, like, militaristic dude in the first movie,
Mm-hmm.
like, the human, basically, warlord dude,
Yeah. The guy who says the corniest fucking line, if there's a hell, maybe you should go there for some R&R. That guy.
Yeah, that's a fucking line. I love it.
no,
I do.
no,
Love it. So stupid.
Yeah.
he canonically, I guess, has a son that is a thing in the second one. Like, he had sex and had
Oh.
just a human child at some point.
Oh, I mean, prostitutes are a thing.
And so, like, but that child, like, lives in the Navi world and grew up, like, with the Navi.
Uh-huh.
And the movie does the thing that I hate, where it's like, dudes, this genocidal warlord man still is a genocidal warlord and wants to kill all the Navi people,
Yeah.
but because his son and him had, like, one good interaction in the entire movie, and because he's my dad, when the son has the opportunity to just let him die, basically, he saves his life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no! Let this man die!
Yeah. He's objectively a terrible person. Just let him fucking die, my dude. What, just because he played catch with you once, you're gonna save
It
him?
wasn't even that. It was literally like there was some dumb, not funny joke, and the kid laughed. And that was it. That was their one positive interaction.
Oh my god.
Oh man, Dad, you told a funny
And
joke
so-
once. I love you.
And so I was so absolutely enraged by this that I came up with an entire D&D character who wants to kill his own dad to make
Yeah.
his dad proud.
Yeah.
For those who aren't aware of this character, basically the gist of it is, it's a character who comes from, like, a tribe with the tradition of, to become a man, you must kill your own father. That's
Oh.
that's a rite of passage to become, like, a man. Basically, like a puberty rite.
How
Coming of
does
age.
this tribe survive?
Well, you see, a lot of their male population don't get the opportunity to become men.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I've created, like, a long time ago, a race that of basically, like, of combat wombats.
Combat.
Oh my god.
It's based on a whole other inside joke between Captain and I. But so I kind of decided this wombat people would be the best race to do this with. Okay, I've dispersed this outbreak too. I mean, it's getting to the 9:30 mark.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna find a shiny. I accepted that a while ago.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. So,
But, yeah, so this race, this whole thing is, you know, it's striving for basically, like, combat perfection. Like, you know, you challenge them to a duel. To back down from a duel is basically the greatest dishonor one could have.
Okay.
So, the idea is, you're challenging your dad, you better be able to kill his ass, because if you lose, that is the greatest dishonor ever.
Okay.
like, it's I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
So,
I'm
yeah.
disappointed you didn't stab me in the heart, son.
So I turned this into a whole joke of I want my character's motivation to be to, like, I want his end goal to be strong enough to kill his dad, and I want it to be this interaction where, you know, he stabs his dad, and his dad does, like, a hand on your shoulder type thing, and is like,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, son, and then dies.
Oh my god.
Just because I
Okay.
think it's really funny, and, you know.
I got a little bit more to say about Darkest Dungeons too. Like, fucking, oh my god. So the one whole, like, the whole thing about, like someone not being able to rejoin a game after their character dies. Like, does anyone play D&D like that fucking ever?
Psychopaths.
Like, I know I've been out of the loop for a while, but I don't think I've ever fucking seen anyone who plays it like that.
Psychopaths.
I know, like,
Yeah.
I know of people who will, you know, have a character die and you might be out for, like, the rest of the session, which kind of makes
Yeah.
sense in some aspects of, like, okay,
Yeah.
we'll give you time to, you know, make a new character and everything.
Yeah, but there's no, like, oh, you're banished from the D&D group forever. Like, just roll another character sheet. And then, like, with the way they refer to live-action role-playing, then it looks like you are ready for LRAP. Like, what's that? Live-action role-playing. And then, like, the guy comes out and, like, starts introducing himself as Tiamat. I'm like, Tiamat's a fucking dragon. Did you not research any of this?
I think that was the point.
Yeah. Like, it... Oh my god, I the whole movie is insane. Like, all of it. All of it. Oh, and also being able to use real magic after playing D&D.
Maybe that should be a movie we watch in my Discord. Have a
Yes,
Discord community night where we just watch Dark Dungeon.
Oh my god, yes.
That'd be really fun, actually.
We should include a trigger warning with it, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But, anyways, friends, we have been going for about 2.5 hours. Unfortunately, no shiny again today, as shinies continue to elude me. I'm gonna go
Sorry,
cry about it.
I used all the luck that I had to, you know, catch those 2 bootlegs at work.
It is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
it's mostly for vibe times anyways.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, though, folks, we will be playing more Spyro 3 Reignited. Probably finishing up for sure Evening Lake and getting a start on Midnight Mountain.
Nice.
And yeah. That'll be fun times.
Cool.
The funnest of times.
Captain does not stream, but Death, what are you up to in the next little bit?
Friday, I am gonna be doing more Helldivers 2, which is open to anybody who, who wants to join me.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Captain, maybe.
We've got a Dragon's Dogma 2 date.
Yeah, Dragon's Dogma.
Okay. That's fair.
Not tomorrow,
But
Friday.
yeah,
Friday.
yeah. But yeah, I got that Friday, Saturday at 2 p.m. It's gonna be more Pokemon XD right here, and we're gonna finish it.
We're probably gonna finish it. I've budgeted accordingly. I've budgeted my time, unless for some reason the Citadark Isle takes us way longer than expected.
Yeah, and
I
either
imagine
we're
it
gonna
will
throw Jovi into a volcano,
3 hours.
or Funpai is gonna throw himself into a volcano.
Yeah, either way, someone's gonna die from being thrown into the volcano.
I don't think he's picking which one happens. Yeah. And then that evening, I'll also be playing a little bit more Lies of P. And then Sunday at 11 is going to be more Spooderman with Trashy.
Hell yeah.
Spooderman.
Yeah, I've got Spyro tomorrow. Friday I'm off because Captain and I are playing Dragon's Dogma all night. Then Saturday, Pokemon XD with Death. Sunday, more Wildermyth in the morning, because that's been really fun. And yeah, I mean, in terms of just other things, there will be more updates coming on the Twitter in the next few days regarding the charity stream stuff. Which,
awesome.
For those who don't know, I'm doing a charity stream the 19th to the 21st. It's gonna be very, very fun. I'm excited. It's gonna be good. Yeah, we're raising money for the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. So, really, really good cause. I've been thinking up different incentives and things. I'm thinking I'm gonna have incentives for every $100. And that will include things like, various game giveaways. It will include, like, me just doing stupid fucking shit or embarrassing fucking shit. Like, reading my fanfiction or, I don't know.
$1,000, make Apple play scary game.
Yeah, that might be the end goal. $1,000 is the goal, so.
Ooh.
But, yeah, and I announced today that there will be, the punishment wheel will be coming back, so every single donation will have me do punishments, and also, every person who donates over $25 will be drawn, and I can't draw worth a shit, so, look forward to that.
Yee.
Yeah, it is a big goal, small, but the last time I did a charity stream, we hit 500 pretty easily on the first day, and ended the weekend at like 700 and something. So I feel like we could do it.
Yeah, it's for a good cause,
And it's for a
also,
really good cause. So
yeah. And then also, after you donate, you get to make Apple suffer for a moment.
yeah. And
Isn't that a good thing?
I mean, it encouraged people last time, so.
Yes.
But either way, like, punishments and stuff aside, all the money's going towards a really good cause. So,
yeah.
If you have the funds, I urge you to support it regardless. But, me doing stupid fucking shit is an extra bonus, I think.
You heard it, folks. Sell a kidney. You don't need two of those.
And I have so many game codes that I can give away, so game giveaways will be a big thing.
Ooh.
So, and I have some good games that I've got codes for, so, yeah. Yeah, that's all for me, folks. Let's see who's online. Who are we gonna throw a raid over to? I see, I see Sitco's doing their Pathfinder game.
Thing. The thingy thing.
Thingy thing.
Yeah, thing. The thing with the thing.
Thing with the thing. Thingy thing.
Yep.
But I think we are going to send everyone over to a different member of Mythical Menagerie, which is my stream team. We're gonna send everyone over to Trix the Treasure Fae, who is currently playing some Stardew Valley. Enjoying the new update. Has a cute little, you know, it's Wednesday, which means Pierre is closed as their stream title.
Yep.
Fucking Pierre always being closed on Wednesday.
Yeah, god damn it, man.
We're gonna send everyone over to Trix for some just cozy Stardew. I hope you guys had fun hanging out. I know we didn't find a shiny again today. I feel like we just need to do like a solid 5-hour stream of this at some point.
Yeah.
We're bound to find one at that point, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
We have to find one, right?
Right?
We won't that be that cruel, will it?
I'm starting to lose my mind, and I'm starting to feel like I might strongly consider transferring over shinies from other games.
It was like, oh, hey, look at this shiny Meganium I got. Yeah, I totally caught it.
Yeah.
In game.
In game. You guys
Yeah.
just didn't see. Ignore the fact that it has a different trainer. Anyways, thank you guys for joining. I hope you had fun. Bye bye, friends. See ya.
Bye.
Peace.